A warm welcome to all of you. For those joining us the first time, I'm Pia Dögel. I'm the founder of Beginning Well, and I'm delighted to introduce you to Julia Sterling, professional dancer in her former life and now a certified Iyengar Yoga teacher.
Hello.
Julia, Julia is offering a 3-part yoga series on our new platform, Beginning Well Every Day, where parents get inspired how to nurture themselves and learn in just a few minutes how to come back to their inner balance, release tension, and gain fresh energy. Fresh energy without drinking coffee. Doesn't that sound amazing? Julia, I wish that I would have known more about how to change my energy, feel less exhausted and calmer when our daughter was little. Please share with us, what are you going to offer to make us feel better?
Hi, everyone. Thank you for that introduction, Pia. Yeah, I feel the same way. Even though I've been practicing yoga for 25 years, it takes a while to kind of cultivate, gather the information, and to deeply understand it. And I feel, as a mother of teenagers now, that I would really like to share with new mothers that taking just a few minutes of time out of your day can help you ground yourself, come back to yourself, make clear decisions. Um, at the time when I was studying yoga, most of my teachers, some were not in a relationship and none of them had children. So I feel that it's a really interesting time now in America that there are a lot more people practicing yoga that have children. And I would love to share this information with you. There's simple practices. It's kind of a time to ask someone to watch a child, or really take that time when the child goes down for a nap, child or children, to come into the room to watch these videos. I'll be offering 3 different kinds: one for grounding through the standing poses, one for refreshing in a way when you're feeling really exhausted by inverting the body in a simple inversion, and the other little breath awareness. And these will be 10 to 15 minute videos, short enough to go in and do, and they can help you to bring yourself, be more connected to yourself so that you can make good decisions and maybe drink less coffee. And yeah, just enjoy those times. I have to say, with teenagers, I look back fondly on the times of the new mother now. Yeah.
Yeah, and as the time of us parents is always limited, as you mentioned, none of your yoga sessions are longer than 15 minutes. And even to do just one posture per day, that can help you to balance, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just kind of forcing yourself to focus by turning on the video or remembering the video, just to go inward. And then once you're there, you just need a few minutes really to like a recentering, basically. And in the meantime, what I love about yoga, it's a recentering like a meditation, but simultaneously you're getting maybe an opening in the chest, or a grounding down into the earth. It's kind of, maybe this is bad to say, it's like a multitasking in the best possible way.
Yeah. And it's funny. I just had the picture. We always remind to charge our phone, right? Perhaps
Right.
every time we do that, we can now think of when have we charged ourselves last. So it's
exactly. And I also think as a new mom, I didn't know that. I didn't really, of course I wanted to, I had to take care of my children, and we became this family unit. And I think sometimes each member in the family unit needs to maintain their sense of self. And it's really important to recharge and connect. Yeah.
What do parents need as far as clothing or props to join your self-care snippets?
Yeah, anything comfortable to move in. It doesn't matter, just something stretchy. It might be nice for the 3 videos. I chose the simplest of props: a firm blanket or a large towel. Like a firm towel would be nice. 1 or 2 or even 3 of those. And I think really that's all I'm using. For the standing poses, some things like a mat is nice, but you could also work in thin tennis shoes just so you don't slide
I
on the
see.
floor.
Mhm.
That's all.
And the wall is needed for legs up the wall, right?
This is true, like a clear space, which a lot of people don't have in their home. So also sometimes people could use like an armoire for legs up the wall. It doesn't have to be extensive, but if you could clear a little space, it's nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, and we at the Beginning Well team thought to include yoga practices as well as other self-care snippets on our new platform because we have personally experienced how self-care can change our daily life, our well-being, and the relationship with others and our child or children. So maybe you could briefly say something about how yoga can change the quality of relationships.
Well, I think you're just continuing on, this idea of what we previously mentioned. Obviously, when you feel grounded, when you feel refreshed, when you can breathe, when you've taken a little bit of time for yourself, that can completely change the quality between your spouse and your child. You have just that moment of pause before you respond to a child, of ultimate importance. And one of the major aspects of yoga is not having that immediate response, which is what you're trained to do as a parent. It's really challenging. It's almost counterintuitive, but to pause a moment and to listen to that cry or that frustration and just pause. And, I found in my practice of yoga that yoga gives me that ability to pause just a little bit. I wish I could still pause more. I'm still practicing every day,
Yeah.
but it absolutely supports the pause.
Yeah, and what I experience is that it helps me to be more aware of myself, which is the foundation to then be more aware of
Right.
my child and the rest of the
Right. That's what I
family.
mean, like connecting with self or
Yeah,
more
yeah,
aware of
yeah,
self. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and as you just said, it is all about our daily practice. Even you, Julia, after doing yoga for decades, have to practice every day, right? To keep your inner
Absolutely.
balance.
It's not theoretical. It's a
Yeah, yeah,
practice. It's a
yeah.
physical practice that goes from the outside of the body inward.
Mhm.
It's a beautiful practice. It's wonderful, I think, to establish it. It's a wonderful part of the day, and it's great if people, ultimately, if you can come to terms with making that a part, it changes your life for sure.
I totally agree. Thank you so much for your wisdom. And we are looking forward to share the first one of Julia's inspiring sessions on Thanksgiving as a pre-holiday gift for you. The holiday might look different for many of us this year because of the pandemic. That's why we think it's even more important that you know ways to come back to your own center and inner stability. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned for next week's video, and make sure you click the link in the description box to download our Beginning Well self-care checklist. This list contains an assortment of simple activities you can try throughout the day to keep yourself nourished and you are better able to nourish others. Take the best care, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon again. Thank you, Julia.
Thank you, Pia.